Hey you guys, it's been a minute since I've made an upload, but I wanted to update you on my life, let you know how I'm doing. Doing pretty well. Got my next big test this Thursday. Hopefully I can do well in the beginning of my semester so that it can set me up to feel confident as I pursue my additional coursework. Interestingly, psychologists found that self-esteem is related to doing well in coursework. Basically, if you do well, you increase your self-esteem. So basically, it's kind of like a positive feedback loop when it comes to academic performance and self-esteem. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but when people do poorly, their sense of self-worth just plummets. This is probably particularly a struggle for people who are high in trait neuroticism as well as conscientiousness. So that's an interesting phenomenon. But that wasn't the topic I wanted to address in this video. In this video, I wanted to talk to you about self-control. So, I was revisiting the work of Roy Baumeister, who is a social psychologist, and he did early work on self-esteem, but he also looked at trait conscientiousness, specifically self-control. And he wrote a book in conjunction with John Tierney, and they wrote this book called Willpower, and I read it, goodness, probably 6 years ago. And it was a wonderful book. It was very inspiring to me because for me, I've always struggled with my trait, conscientiousness. But I've known how important it is for producing a lifetime of success and well-being. So, what is self-control? To put it bluntly and simply, it's your ability to use your executive functions to reorient your attention, to delay gratification, pursuit of any one goal. This relies on glucose. Your brain runs entirely on glucose, interestingly. So self-control is really depending on using that stream of energy. Many things can compromise that, interestingly. But the main point that I wanted to bring up in this video about self-control was to speak to the fact that people who are very good at using self-control aren't particularly special. They don't have any innate capacity or gifts. Granted, they might have some biological predisposition to a sense of duty and obligation, but the way it manifests itself behaviorally through actions isn't so complex. Dr. Baumeister really elucidated what was going on here. The people who have self-control, according to him, are actually automatizing positive habits. Rather than using their mental and emotional resources, their willpower, their glucose, in a naive way, they are judicious with their use of will. So if they have a goal, they plan ahead of time so that they can save face, so that they can save their willpower to enjoy other things in their lives. So basically, the name of the game, it appears to me, for success is one, be born with a decently high IQ. Can't do a whole lot about that. You're given what you're given. But self-control is the trait that reigns supreme in producing success in life. So how do you find success? Well, what you do is you find a goal, but you break down steps to that goal. You make little tiny steps towards that goal. And you automatize those steps through daily rituals or habits. This is very invigorating for me because I want to have a good life. And I think the good life is simply this: setting habits, setting micro routines every single day in pursuit of your goals. And as you understand that you're moving towards a goal, you have more positive emotion, you are more motivated, and you are, generally speaking, more confident in life. So yeah, tell me what you think, and I'll see you soon. Bye.